Some Devils, J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today are the video I posted 3 weeks ago. That's right. Like the one guy said, man, I've been laughing about that for like 24 hours. Put a bunch of question marks in there, and he'll answer your question in 3 weeks from now when you forget what you forget. You know, your question might get asked 3 weeks from now after you forgot what the fuck you even asked. Funny the motherfucker. I was definitely laughing my ass off when we said that. Hell's Headbangers don't own their own jumbo jet, hand delivering packages, post office like you, brah. Yeah, it's kind of a smart ass title, but intentionally because literally I've been saying for years, even my brothers and shit, like just some of the comments, I'm like, what the fuck do these guys think we own? It's like Hell's Airline, like jumbo jet. And as a matter of fact, saying that, I think I might start something new segment is put in the comments is whoever fucking makes me laugh the goddamn hardest, I'll toss something in free for your pack. I mean, it won't be something any elaborate. I'm not going to toss the new Cannibal Corpse or LP in there or anything like that. But I don't know, maybe I'll look for shit that's laying around, handouts. We get it all the time, like receiving says hand this out, or Layla Lover gave us stuff. I'm all out of that stuff, or just the shit I find around that I think can be handed out stuff. So I'll make sure to like load your pack up with some free goodies. A person that has the funniest goddamn comment to J-Dog in the notes section. Special instructions were placed in order, like because the guy that put the latest, I think it was like 2 days ago. It was for this video though. J-Dog, when you what do you say? When you hand deliver my pack and get off the airline, make sure to do it was something along those lines. But he got the fucking memo, just thinking like, yeah, well, what fucking idiot would think that? Like, why would you think that he's delivering it? And nobody actually says, "Hey, you're delivering it," but some of the shit they say in the notes, you're like, that's they have to be thinking it because like what else? Like, what do you mean? Like, leave it at my doorstep, knock on the door. Some of the comments you're like, dude, what the fuck? It's not me delivering the goddamn pack. Nobody here delivering the goddamn pack. We post it, toss in a mail carrier, a service, USPS or DHL or UPS, whichever service. They come, they pick it up from Hell's. It's all on them. That's why when people are like, yeah, where's my pack at? Like, can you stop it or do this? I'm like, dude, it's in the middle of fucking who knows where. I'm in Ohio. It's in fucking Florida right now. I don't fucking know. Like, why would you think I would? Here's the track number. I have all the info that you have. The track link. That's it. That's all I got. So I don't have some magic fucking Harry Potter wand where I could just yank answers out of the fucking sky. So people tend to think, though, what they ask questions. Anyways, I didn't read shit anyways. Assuming there's probably some goddamn funny comments in here on top of questions, of course. But scrolling all the goddamn bottom, and Ryan at Zerdos, shitload of question marks. Just like the guy said before, just put a shitload of question marks on that. He was right about that, though. That'll get my attention. They just put a shitload of question marks. They'll stand out. What do you say here? Ryan at Zerdo 2, third from the bottom. J-Dog, question. God damn it. You mentioned all those people who force themselves into a box, not giving other genres a listen or chance for the sake of being cavalts or die hard for their favorite genre. I call them posers. They just want to be in a club and part of something like all the other sheep. Your thoughts? 100% what it is. I mean, that's why, but it's not just metal, dude. I mean, people want to belong to something, and I understand that. Because I mean, if nothing else, I do belong to something, whether it be the metal scene or the bodybuilding scene. So it's something that kind of represents me, right? So I get having something, but it be something you're truly passionate about, not 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and barely you're just a follower. You're not even following to the extent. You know what I mean? Like we see it in the metal scene, but I'll give another perfect example. I said about the fat ball game. I'll use that. Most of the people that are into fat ball, they're not even diehard fans. Now there are definitely diehard fans. I'll give it, for example, Athnar, Jamie, fucking Midnight. He loves the Steelers. You know what I mean? He watches all the games, etc. Like I know he's an actual fan. A lot of them like they'll wear like the gear and shit like that, the jerseys and the shirts. I especially see it with the chicks, but the guys are guilty of it too. Where it's like, but they're not even watching the game. They're not. How do I know? Because it'll be going on. They're not anyone paying attention. They're not. There's times that I know it's on because you hear about it. They're in the grocery store. I know because I'm in the fucking grocery store at the same time. And I've seen them walking around. They got the shirt on. Well, if you're such a fucking big Browns fan or Raiders or whoever you're supporting, why are you not watching it while it's going on, but yet you're wearing a shirt? You see what I'm saying? That's like me walking around with a Cannibal Corpse shirt on. They're fucking playing Cleveland, and I'm in goddamn Walmart at the time that they're on. What? Hey, dummy, you got the actual shirt on. Clearly, you like them. What the fuck are you doing in Walmart right now? You should have done that. You should have done the Walmart shirt beforehand. So that exists. Like I know you've all fucking seen it. So it's not just strictly the metal because people want to belong to something. They're just following what's with the fat bullshit. It's that's more so where they're total fucking sheep because what it is they probably grew up on it. Like either their dad was in there with their parents or family, unkies, something like that. They're just following wherever they're raised. I mean, the church is the worst. That's why 95% of the people in this goddamn country, the reason they're Christian, the only goddamn reason is because that's how they're raised. They're just following the pack, going on. My parents are guilty of it too. Everyone I know, for the most part, Annie's unkies, they all are. They're all guilty. It's like if you were born in fucking Iran, you would have been Muslim. If you're born in where's Judaism really popular? Wherever it is, you get the fucking point though. Just like everybody in Iraq and Iran. The only reason they're goddamn Muslim is because that's how they were raised. If they were raised Catholic or whatever, they'd be that. That's total sheep shit. That's to the extreme degree. You're just falling because that's how you're raised. That's what you're told, right? Shit like the fat ball's next in line because it's probably just in the family. Like maybe their brother played football or whatever, so they're just following it for that. But they're not truly passionate about themselves. At least with metal music and shit, you had to somewhat stumble across it yourself, unless assuming your parents or something were in it. But most of the time, the Cavalt tough guys, uh, they had to at least find it on their own, so it's not quite as sheepish, but it's definitely just fake, and they're miserable. That's why you always see these fucking black metal Cavalt, raw black metal guys, fucking raw Cavalt, you know what I mean? Oh man, life sucks, I'm miserable, depressed, fucking happy days, life lover, fuck yeah, I hate life, man. Happiness is not an option, or whatever this other silly ass shit. You're miserable because you listen to this junk ass fucking music that has no goddamn riffs. It's just dismal as fuck. I'd be depressed as fuck too. So it's no mystery there. So, but at least they had to find it on their own. But they're totally putting on a facade. If they actually like metal music, get the fuck out of here, man. There's no way your eardrums and the way your brain operates, you don't like certain shit. To me, there's no like you don't like anything. I'm not saying it has to be these exact bands, but anything by Merciful Fate or Venom or Morbid Angel or even just some of the heavy metal bands, Iron Maiden, you know what I mean? Priest. Again, it doesn't have to be these exact bands, but I'm getting at like you don't like anything outside of that, like just nothing. It's Cabal only, if only Raw is real. That's a total. When someone's like that and they don't like anything else, they don't. I'm only black metal. Like I don't like any death metal. To me, that's automatically I know the person's a poser. It's a front that they're putting on because if you like black metal and you truly do like black metal, yes, that might be your preferred subgenre, but you're in extreme music. And there's no fucking way in hell, unless you're putting on a front, that you wouldn't like any death metal bands whatsoever. You wouldn't like a single grindcore whatsoever. Now, you may, for the most part, think, grindcore is just noisy and junk. But you would probably stumble across at least one band and you would enjoy it because you're into extreme music. Um, so yeah, when it's someone just putting on that and they don't like anything by the classic metals like whatsoever, again, maybe you think, this is kind of geezerish because you're more in extreme music. But again, there would be somebody that you would stumble across and like. So yeah, it's total poser shit. Total poser shit. They're just putting on a front. And how long are they going to be here? 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now, still putting on that front? Most likely not, because that's a big fucking heavy goddamn log to carry on your shoulders. You just constantly, you're literally just constantly putting on a front, almost like looking over your shoulder. Who's watching? And they're gonna catch me, almost like that in a sense. It's gonna be a big weight lifted off their chest once they don't have to put on this front no more, right? And because it's funny when people that do that, don't get me wrong, I'm not just totally beating up on the Cavalt black metal guys. There's death metal guys that do it too. Death metal only, and I don't like nothing outside of that, and only demos from the 90s and shit like that. Just they seems like they're a little bit more rare, maybe a little bit more loosened up about it. But there's some canoes in that category as well. But I mean, yeah. So how long are you going to carry that for a facade? It's a heavy weight to carry on your chest for at the end of the fucking day. Like, what's the point? Nobody gives a flying fuck. You're not impressing anybody. Like nobody cares. Not at all. So yeah, total poser shit. But again, it's not just the metal. It's with everything because people want to belong and feel important. And it's like, good news for you. None of us are fucking important. As individuals, if any of us die tomorrow, like the tomb says, but life goes on, right? So just do what you fucking like and be true to that. That's all I do. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm a part of something, but that's secondary. I'm into it because that's just what I liked. So if you're into like cars or whatever, or NASCAR or fucking sports or whatever you actually truly pumped and makes you fucking happy, follow that and do that. Whatever. Just keep in mind, whatever that there's going to be a scene for everything. So you'll meet new people and like-minded people in that. So just do that. It doesn't have to be doesn't have to be metal. It doesn't have to be, whatever. And it doesn't have to be specific. Just find what you fucking like. I don't. To me, it was common sense, but you could just tell the average person they don't, or the ones that don't. They're just boring ass motherfuckers that have no hobbies whatsoever, belong to nothing. It's like, all right, great. You have no interest in nothing. They're just doing their 9 to 5 that they're miserable at doing, and they come home. What's on TV? What's on the? I'll search the web. Just to me, they're completely not living life. They're just existing, just waiting to die. You just whatever you gotta do to exist. To eat, providing food and shelter. It's like you're back in the jungle. Just all I gotta do is make sure I'm fed and I have a place to fucking sleep, and just to the next day, just to the day I die. Whew! Talk about a miserable goddamn life. But there's people that fall in that category too. So where's yeah, that's not really a goddamn question here. Thrash or be thrashed. Halloween is coming. What records should be played on Halloween? I have my list: Halloween, Detroit horror metal, FKU, Swedish thrash, and acid witch. Uh, Halloween, Detroit horror metal. I mean, I know FKU, and I mean, you talking about the band Halloween? You said that, but yeah, those are all good. FKU, I've mentioned them. Freddy Krueger's underwear. That's a good disc. Metal Moshing Mad, and then Acid Witch. Can't go wrong with the Witch. I like everything by them. So, Life Eternal question marks. How many devils have you met in the flesh now? Uh, as far as ones I never met before and didn't know, because there's people that watch my channel that I've known. You know what I mean? Like whether it be Paul from Embalmer or Jamie watches the videos here and there, or to be just people I know, friends or families, right? I know they watch some videos at least, or at least seen them. So not counting them, because obviously I met them. But as far as total strangers coming up to me, I mean, I wasn't keeping tabs, but for sure, just to give you an idea, in Detroit, with Merciful Fate, I had how many people come up to me about the videos? I think 6. Yeah, 6 people. I had no idea who they were. Two of which asked to get a photo, which that was cool. And I think James was one of them. James from Detroit. Pretty sure that's what he said his name was. He got a photo and said, "Yeah, good meeting you." Another guy. He was from. He watches everything. He was funny as fuck too. I forget his name though. He watches everything. He was talking to me and Lindsay for a while. He's from Wisconsin, I think he said. Not a everyday state you hear. You know what I mean? The metal scene. And I guess he drove like 8 hours or whatever. But it was just funny because Lindsay was off getting a beer, and then he says hi to Lindsay. He's like, "Okay," she's like, "Oh, you know who I am?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I know. I know all. I know y'all. I know you. I know J Dog, the cat. I know Charlie. I know all the motherfuckers." Just laugh like the characters. No, Charlie. I know them all. I forget what he said his name was. Put it in there, goddamn it. The guy from Wisconsin. He told me his name. I forget. But I mean, the thing is I'm horrible. I used to be really good with names, like probably like 20 years ago, my early 20s and teenage years, like in school, forever. I remember everybody's name in my classroom. Not because I tried to. I just heard it once. I remember. Now I'm fucking horrible names. God damn it! Who the fuck is calling this fucking phone? 800 number. Get fucked. Eat shit and die. God damn it! Fucking up my videos. What were we talking about? Meeting devils. Yeah, fucking 800 number. Fuck me up. You know it's about nothing important either. Trying to sell me something that I don't need. Meeting the devils. God damn it. Lost my fucking train of fucking thought. Next goddamn question. If it comes back to me, I'll go to it. Well, Paul Krayutz. What is he saying here? Anybody know anything about the guy that used to sing for CKY? Who's CKY? That shitty band that had Bam Margera's brother. Now I'm skipping that. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm out of the loop for that. No idea what you're talking about. Go to Tonser. Ah, here we go. Got some interesting conversation here. The list of sellout bands. He gives 10 of them. I don't know if this is in order. He doesn't say if it's in order or not. 1, Tiamat. 2, Beharets. 3, Deeds of Flesh. I don't know. Would you say Deeds of Flesh is a sellout band? I'd say they they sound nothing like they started off, but at least it is, even the later stuff, it's still death metal. It's just didn't do anything for me, technical death metal. So I don't know if I consider them selling out. Tiamat and Beherit, I put them in that list because, again, they drastically fucking changed to from what they set out to do. And someone would be like, Beherit, how is that a sellout? People get it mistaken. They think Toxic Holocaust is a sellout because they got popular. I know the regular devils know this. I've already told it 20 fucking times on this channel already, but some new dumb Forrest Gump motherfucker is going to come in here. How is Beherit a sellout? It's just because listen to the fucking first album, Oath of Black Blood, or Drawing Down the Moon, and then listen to what the last two things or whatever they did. You're like, what the fuck? This is the same band. Does even the aesthetic of the releases doesn't look the same. The lyrical content, it's drastically different. So yeah, it was an unsuccessful sellout to where they weren't making millions of dollars, and someone like Toxic Holocaust is probably making more money, but how was Toxic Holocaust a sellout? Put on Evil Never Dies and put on the last record. It's fucking punk thrash. I'm not saying they sound exactly alike. I mean, obviously Joel became a little bit of a better musician, and he's added musicians. But I mean, there's no keyboards now. There's no clean vocals. There's no female vocals. There's no. Now he's singing like Chris Brown. You know, and he wasn't originally doing that. You know what I mean? He was playing fucking punk and fucking black thrash, right? That's what he's still doing. That's not selling out. He got fucking popular. Huge fucking difference for the Dum Dums. That's why, I mean, Deeds of Flesh, I don't know. I kind of disagree on that because it's like they were still playing death metal. Definitely not sound nothing alike where they started, but I don't know if I consider them sellout. Tiamat and Beherit, I definitely consider those sellout bands, yes. Number 4, Unleashed. Yes and no. I mean, because, I don't know if I consider them a sellout too. I consider them wimping out for sure. Just where it's like, God damn, this is tame, watered down, and God damn, Johnny, start smoking or do something. God damn, that voice is fucking horrible now. It used to be sick as fuck. Demos and Where No Life Dwells, that is a 10. I love me some fucking Where No Life Dwells. But God damn, that get wimpy as fuck. Yeah, man, hit up the Smokes or something that's going to make that voice raspy and sick again. Or do whatever it takes, like the Land over here says, the Land, even though the Land doesn't know jack shit about whatever it fucking takes. A bunch of lazy-ass bastards over here. The sports teams suck, too, from what I hear. I don't follow them, but I hear about it. Number 5, Cephalotripsy. Never even fucking heard of them. They couldn't have sold out too hard. See, this guy's getting a little ridiculous. 6, Prostitute Disfigurement. How the fuck did they sell out? Now, granted, I only know the first album, which I think is a total banger, Embalmed Madness. The second one, I know I heard it. I remember being pretty good. After that, I don't know, but it's got to be at least brutal, death, slam, gore grind type stuff, right? I mean, does it sound like later Amorphous? If that's the case, then that's a sellout. But I don't. Maybe I'm out of the loop on them. I don't know, but I find that a little bit hard to believe on Prostitute Disfigurement. Number 7, Death. Yeah. I changed the look. Yeah, I kind of say so. Wimping out intentionally, abandoning the gore / brutal lyrics, getting rid of the fucking blood logo, getting rid of the inverted cross. Oh yeah. That's a sellout, man. 100% sold out. 8, Broken Hope. Disagree with that too. How they sell out. You could say, hey, get these grandpas off stage, but they're still playing brutal death metal. From what I only think I've heard the first Comeback record. I think I own it too. I want to pull any poser shit. Do I own it or not? I'm pretty sure I own it. I think I own a digipack of it. This is the only Comeback album I actually I don't even really know it. I've only listened to it a few times, but I own it. Omen of Disease. I remember it being pretty good, not great, but I didn't think it sucked. After that, I've heard some people say in the comments, hey, a couple of their other Comeback albums are even better than that one, so I'd be interested in checking them out. But even that, it's like I'm not saying like you put out like whoa, Swamp the Gore Part 2, but it's still it's death metal, brutal death metal, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's the same genre of music. So how did they sell out? Again, did they get popular? Are they super popular now? I mean, they're reasonably popular. I never consider them super popular. Again, regardless, they're as popular as fucking Marilyn Manson. That doesn't mean they sold out. It means they just got popular. They're still doing the same shit. So I don't agree on that at all. Number 9, Abominable Putridity. I know nothing about them. I kind of recognize the name, so they couldn't have sold out too hard. Number 10, Atrocity. Which Atrocity are we talking about? And I guess I don't have much of an opinion on that one. So I kind of agree with his list a little bit, but I mean, it's at least a little bit more I think his list is better than saying stupid shit like Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, Deicide. Who else do they say that's sold out? That's dumb as hell. At this point, Morbid Angel, I would have to kind of agree with that. Kill a Cop. That is selling out. But who else? The number one. Who else do I bring up? Did they say? Oh, Toxic Holocaust. Yeah, they say the Toxic Holocaust. Idiots are saying even Mortician now. Like, what? How did they fucking sell out? Like, yeah, they definitely got popular from where they were. 30 people on a show. Getting raspy voice, goddammit. You just swig of fucking water there. So at least he didn't say anything fucking outlandishly fucking dumb. You know, it's because it's those same idiots, too, just thinking about it now. They'll never say Merciful Fate sold out, which I don't think Merciful Fate did. I would agree with that. They didn't. But you go to their fucking shows and shit, they're popular as a motherfucker. So it's like, how are you saying Cannibal Corpse sold out? Hell, Cannibal Corpse at this point is less popular than Merciful Fate. They have to be. I was at this fucking show. God damn, you want to talk about a commercially organized show? Go see Merciful Fate. I mean, granted, I get it because that's what it takes to be that big and shit like that. But the club and shit, goddamn, I felt like I was. It just felt corporate as fuck. Let's just say that, and that's not the band's fault. And I'm not blaming Fate or anything like that. It's just it is what it is once you get to that size. So, as opposed to Cannibal, it still had more of an underground feel. Just stand where the fuck you want. It wasn't. Merciful Fate was one step away from assigned seats. Like they're, hey, you can't stand there, dude. Can't do that. Like, gotta be in front seat. Gotta be in the aisleway. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of show is this? I'm used to going to the fucking UG shows and just staying wherever the fuck you want. Quite frankly, there shouldn't even be any fucking dickhead walking around with a goddamn flashlight anyways. What's the movie theater? So, but nobody says that Merciful Fate sold out. The same guys. And again, I don't think Merciful Fate sold out either because it's the same shit on album 9 to the fucking Don't Break the Oath. Do they sound exactly the same? No, but it's the same kind of fucking music, so don't say anything fucking stupid. Like I know someone's going to, once again. But yeah, nobody calls them sellouts. Gonna call Cannibal Corpse a sellout, you may as well call them. It's just as equally dumb. So, anyways, that's it for this one, Devils. Comments, questions, concerns, you know what to do. Put in the comments box, get an answer right in the morning. Later, goddammit!